Here I am. Here I am. There we go. I unmuted the wrong thing. Oh my god, I realized the stream was starting and I wasn't paying attention. Playing this and Tears of Kingdom with notes and finding the voice memories are going to be cool. Yeah, I downloaded the app. So we'll see how that goes as we play the game and see what happens. It's got all my stats wrong on the app. Says I've defeated 0 enemies, opened 0 treasure chests. I think it's got some stats, but it doesn't have other stats for some reason. So maybe we'll see if it fills them out. But I am starting a new game anyway, so we'll see how that goes. I guess we can go into full cam here before I get started. I did get the Pro controller. It's got the buttons on the back, which I might use if I can be bothered to map them. It's very nice looking though. There you go. It's very nice. The buttons are bigger than on the regular Pro controller, and the sticks feel different. The sticks feel different. There we go. There's some. I mean, they look pretty similar, but it's got bigger buttons, and the sticks and the D-pad have a bit of a different feel. Triggers feel pretty much the same. They weigh pretty much the same. It doesn't have a textured grip, so that's a choice. That's a choice. So, but anyways, it feels nice though. It feels nice. And here, let's look at the Switch itself. Not a huge fan of the dock, to be honest. So, you know how the Switch has like the panel, you flip off the back of it, but it's just like rotates out and then you slap it back in. So it's very convenient to use a panel. The Switch dock has the panel and it just comes off, and it's very annoying to put it back on. So I don't know why they made that decision for this one. So yeah, it's annoying. I don't know why they did it. Camera, fuzzy, focus, camera, do you see me? Okay, all right. I don't know what Monty's doing back there. Oh, there's egg back there. Here it is. Here it is. You can't really see it very well, and because it's trying to focus on how bright the screen is. It's nice. It feels nice. It's weird. It's got like I think the screen's like bigger than the Steam Deck, but the whole thing is smaller. So you got like the little here, now we can see the Joy-Cons. There's the Joy-Con, and it's got this little button in the back for pulling it off of the Switch. So it's not as nice, in my opinion, as sliding the Joy-Cons. But the magnets, it is satisfying to put the Joy-Con in and it just kind of sucks it in. It just sucks the Joy-Con. Sorry. I'll see if I could show that without dropping it. It's like, can I up here? It's like, just kind of sucks it in. There you go. There you go. So I'm probably not going to use it. We'll see. I have a Steam Deck, so I'm not sure how much I'll use this in handheld mode. Maybe, depending on games and prices. But it feels really nice. I don't like the finish on it though. It's a fingerprint magnet. I barely touched this thing and it already looks disgusting. Same with the dock from my fingerprint. So not a fan of that. So not a huge fan of the finish, but maybe they'll change these things in future releases. Who knows? And put a bake in the dock. What I do like about the dock is that the Switch 2 doesn't actually touch the sides of the dock. You know, when you slide the Switch into the dock, the screen actually makes contact with the dock. Not for this one. There's actually space between the Switch itself and the walls of the dock. So the Switch is only touching the dock at the bottom, but not on the sides. So hello, Kane 11. Yeah, menu looks very still very similar to the Switch. So I know people have their opinions about the menus on Nintendo Switch. I don't use the dark mode. Even though I use dark mode for everything, for some reason I don't use the dark mode for the Switch. But for me, this is a different experience for me because I have a 1440p monitor. So now I can actually see, I can utilize the 1440p and the 120 hertz on my monitor. So it already looks nicer than the Switch does because the Switch only outputs to 1080. So I made sure to change the settings to make sure it was putting to 140p, 1440p. That's what I meant to say. So yeah, I'm gonna start a new Breath of the Wild playthrough. So, and because it's attached to my Nintendo Switch account, I will have to delete my previous save, which is sad, but whatever. Our previous 900 Korok run of Breath of the Wild. Oh well, I took screen caps, and it still says on the app how long I've played and that I got all the Koroks, so I'll try not to be too sad about that. It's cool how you can get all your games and saves over the Switch. Yeah, that's what I did right away. I did do that right away. So it imported all of that fancy stuff. And thank you for following, Kane11. Much appreciated. And there's Egg behind me. He's very jealous, isn't he? No, he's not. He doesn't give a shit. I'm sure he's happy for me. You happy for me? Oh, sure. Okay, sure. I'm happy I got it today. I wasn't expecting to get it today. I thought it would be here like Friday or maybe on the weekend. Cougar says hi. So I'm actually really surprised I got it today. I'm very happy that I got it today, but I'm kind of surprised. Okay. We will play. I was doing a quick dick around, so this is I don't want to spend too much time in our previous playthrough game state because I don't want to ruin the possible moments. I might have to change the brightness. That's for me, guys, not for you. Actually, I probably just need to change some settings on my actual monitor. Because it looks a little... doesn't look as... the colors don't look great. And I think that's because of my settings on my monitor. Trying to figure out what I have here. I'm a big fan of Nintendo changing all the menu sounds. I never really noticed or paid attention to it, but yeah, it's a bit different. It makes a noise when you turn it on. So I don't know if you can turn that off. It actually freaks me out. So, whoops. Sorry, you guys can't see what I'm doing, but I am messing around with my monitor right now because I'm trying to... I thought I had picture presets. Where are those? The fuck? Am I confused? I must be in the wrong menu. There's like picture presets, and I just need to find that menu again because I don't use it. What the fuck? Menu? Source? This isn't it. Hello, Telly. Oh my god, Telly. It's been forever. Been a while. I know, and you like left and rejoined the Discord? What was that about? Load times in this version are amazing. Yeah, I loaded it. I fast traveled, and it was it only took a few seconds. I was like, oh shit. Oops. No, no, no. I'm losing my mind because I'm wondering what happened to the presets on my... Do I have to turn FreeSync off? Might have to turn FreeSync off. Oh shit. Sorry. Life been rough? Aw, Tally. I'm sorry to hear about that. I'm happy that you're here to hang out, at least. And I hope you, you know, find some things to enjoy in a life. I'm very confused about what's going on my freaking... No, I guess I'll turn that back on. Function isn't available. Strange. Must have something to do with the Switch. You had a health scare, but I'm better now. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm also glad to hear that you're better. I know it can be rough when things kind of come up unexpectedly. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna have to go. Oh, with your heart? Okay, but you're fine. There's nothing actually wrong with your heart. That's that's good news if that's the truth. Okay, so let's, I guess, just go back to the main menu here. I'm just gonna return to title screen and get to the start. They've done a bunch of tests and they found out that my internal pacemaker's off, but I'm not in the bad zone for heartbeats. Oh, okay, that's good. I didn't know you had a pacemaker. I think you mentioned in the past having some issues with your heart, so... But I'm sorry it stressed you out, but I'm also glad that that you got it sorted as well. Okay. Right, so we got the Zelda notes enabled. There's even a guide. Okay, all right. Let's start it. But yeah, I'm glad everything's okay, Telly. New game. New game. You have to select, oh, I can do a new save file. Okay, well there we go. Huh. Is that new? There's a second save file now. That's new. That's awesome. Wow, okay. I had no idea that they actually did that. Okay, I know nothing about what they did for the upgrades for the Switch 2 second save file. I don't know why it isn't already a thing, but that's good. Oh, I don't have to raid over old save file then. I was so like kind of sad about it. Let's listen to the lady calling for us. Sorry, what was that? They mumbling a bit. She's mumbling a bit. Link, wake up. It's that classic line. I love that line. It's a famous line now.
Open your eyes. Wake up, Link.
It's been a while since I've seen this intro. It's been a few years. Maybe 3 years, 3 or 4 years. Get your drippy body out of there. They really don't mess around in Zelda. They're like, hey, you're playing the game now. I don't have a pacemaker. It's just that your heart, it's all natural pacemaker, and that's what's off in my body. Oh, okay. I've never heard anyone refer to it as that. Okay, but despite that, you are okay, despite it being a bit irregular. Breath of the Wild launch title, 2 systems. Is it? Is it? It's the. It's just the upgrade. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't say it's 2 systems in a row, but I mean, I'm having the advertising that and having that available is probably something that Nintendo cared about a lot. Good thing you aren't a big streamer, otherwise chat would be flooded with Switch 2 haters. Oh yeah, is there? I'm not surprised there's a lot of people out there. But like, don't you have better things to do than to go into people's streams and be rude about them enjoying something? Like, what is wrong with people? All right, let's pick this up. Medicine been fixing the irregular heartbeats. That's good. That's good. Mario Kart World look dope as fuck. Yeah, it looks good.
It will help guide you after your long slumber.
Okay. I'm not sure when I'll play Mario Kart World. I got the download code because it came, I bought the bundle, so it looks like a lot of fun. But not sure when I'll get to play it. Now, people talk about Switch 2 as false info about specs and legality junk. Yeah, I mean, in certain circles, it just depends on where you go and where you look on the internet. There's plenty of people who are positive about it, but you always get your negative Nellies everywhere. Just didn't feel good when my heart would almost feel like it flopped up into my throat when it slammed. That sounds very scary. That sounds very terrible. And but I'm glad you got to the hospital or got to a doctor and got some help. The Pro Controller feels like such a smooth baby. It feels like a smooth little baby in comparison to the other. Ah, mysterious tablet with a glowing center. You've never seen this device before, and yet there's something familiar about it. Is there? Anyway, glad you got a Switch too. Yeah, me too. I waited for I got it through Nintendo because I was like, it's fine if I don't get a pre-order, if I don't get it right away. And then I got the invite, so which was nice. And then I managed to, when I paid for it, I got it today. I have no plan to buy one right now. That's perfectly fair. You don't have to buy one ever if you don't want to. You never have to do it. Oh, great. Treasure chest. I got an old shirt. Let's open the inventory. And let's equip our old shirt. Look at that, guys. Oh, it's the one with the little bit of midriff. Little bit of midriff showing. Oh, that is not the throw button. Some pants. I like how he like puts the pants in his pocket. I'm gonna be so confused playing the game because we were playing Skyward Sword. So I'm gonna be pressing all the wrong buttons. Like R to throw. There we go. I'm gonna be pressing a button to try to turn the camera. It's gonna be stupid. My mom offered to get me a Switch too. Wow. She said not right away, which is good. I told her I hope to have a job by then. That's very generous of your mom to do that for you, by the way. That's very nice of her. I go wait for more games. I have like 117 games on my backlog right now, so I'm no rush for games. Yeah, and that's a perfectly good reason too. And that's a lot of people's reasons for not wanting to Switch as well, is just having a big backlog.
That will show you the way.
Alrighty. Good morning. Is it morning, Alexander Dean? Depending on where you live. Depending on where you live. Really. It's evening here. Sheikah's Lake confirmed. We're about to get the Hyrule reveal. This will be an opportune moment to see if the graphics look better. I don't know if it's good. The graphics are going to look that much better. I mean, it looks already better on my own screen.
You are the light. Our light.
I expect it to run smoothly. Like, I can already feel the difference, by the way. Like, right away, it feels different. Or maybe it's just been too long since I've played, sorry, how do you jump? X. Maybe it's just been a while since I played. But it feels super smooth. It feels really smooth. Oh. Love. Oh, gives me chills. It's such a good moment. Oh, there's the old man. You're jealous, Alexander Dean? Heck yeah, you are, because this is awesome. March 3rd, 2017 to June 5th, 2025. Yeah, it's been a long time. I remember the feeling when I first played this game on launch day. Feeling similar. Attack with your weapon. Pow, pow. So what's the verdict? I've barely been playing it. How am I supposed to have... Oh, I guess what was the verdict for that scene, guys? Well, I guess it's also not fair necessarily because you guys are viewing it through the Elgato pass-through, and that's at 1080p, and it's like, I think it goes up to 60 frames though. So, but what you're seeing might not be as smooth as what I'm seeing. It's just what it comes down to, right? But it's like, what's the word? Like feeling mild motion sickness from clearly it running at more frames. Like it's kind of disorienting. It's like I'm good, but kind of having a little blur in my brain and my stomach. Curious if the popping will be reduced. Yeah, I dicked around a little bit earlier, and what I definitely I did notice some pop-in that was quite close, so I was like, but what I did notice is just how smooth everything felt. We'll know the true test when we go to the Korok Forest, because that was always notorious for having severe frame drops and bad draw distances in the Korok Forest. So we'll find out when we get there. I got like a 24-inch VISO TV that only goes to 720, but this and Tears of the Kingdom still look good, I bet. Yeah, well, I mean, they look good right now, right? So did you buy the Switch 2 physical, or is this your Switch 1 version upscaled? What are you talking about, Telly? This is the sorry, jump, grab. Am I doing this wrong? Jump, grab. Come on, just give me that. This is the Switch 2. This is the Switch 2. With the upgrade pack. Oh, she's talking to me.
Link. Head for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
You're talking about the game. If I bought the game, like, is that what you mean, Telly? Like, even like the Switch 2 version of the game is just the Switch version, and you just get the upgrade, download the upgrade pack. I'm pretty sure that's just how it works. So they have NSO expansion, so I get this for free if I had Switch 2. Yeah, exactly. The upgrade pack, not the game, obviously, but the upgrade pack for the game. Oh, well met, stranger. It's rather unusual to see us old in these parts. Who are you? Me? I'll spare you my life story. Please do. I'm just an old fool who has lived here alone for quite some time now. You went from the most linear Zelda to the most open Zelda. Yeah? Is, Skyward Sword the most linear Zelda? Yeah, I guess it is pretty linear. You don't get a lot of options of where to go in Skyward Sword. I never bought Tears of the Kingdom physical on Switch 1, so I'll probably go buy the physical version for Switch 2. Oh, okay. But it's still like the one with the upgrade pack? Is that what you mean? What brings a bright-eyed young man like you to a place like this? Ah, okay, I get you, I get you. Where are we? Answering a question with a question, that is fair enough. As I cannot imagine our meeting to be simple coincidence, I shall tell you. This is the Great Plateau. According to legend, this is the birthplace of the entire kingdom of Hyrule, is it? There's the big old temple. That temple there, long ago, it was the site of many sacred ceremonies. I saw Monty cruising around in the background. He does that. He's in his bed. His bed is on the table, and he's in his bed. You should try Mario Odyssey. Everybody's saying that looks so much better. Really, that's bonkers because always thought Mario Odyssey was one of the best looking, feeling, and running games on the Switch. So it'll be interesting to see if how noticeable those improvements are. Yeah, and it's free. It's free upgrade. I did get Mario Kart World Alexander Dean because I got the bundle. I'm not sure when I'm gonna play it. It looks great, and I am gonna play it, and I'm looking forward to playing it. I just don't know when I'm gonna play it. So that was the actual game I found you playing. Oh, when you first came across the stream, we were playing Odyssey. Can't imagine Odyssey looking any better. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. It's a great looking game. That temple there, long ago, it was the site of many sacred ceremonies. Ever since the decline of the kingdom 100 years ago, it has sat abandoned in a state of decay. Yet another forgotten entity, a mere ghost of its former self. I shall be here for some time. Please let me know if I may be of service. You were trying to get the Bullet Bill Moon. Yeah, I remember. I remember what you're talking about. I do remember that. Well then, just help yourself to that torch there. And how, may I ask, are you planning to use it? To set things on fire. That is rather unnerving. Please be cautious with that around any dry grass that might catch fire. You know, there are plenty of monsters in this area. That torch would make a good weapon if need be. However, do not just swing it around without purpose. You must face your opponents and lock your sights on them. Alright, we will face our opponents and lock our sights on them. Like this. Like how old... I like how the old man just goes about his life while you complete the Great Plateau. He even goes to his cabin and chops wood. He's a spooky ghost, so... He's everywhere all at once. I beg your pardon! I do believe that is my baked apple. You can't just go about taking whatever you please. Oh, forgive me. I could not resist pulling your leg. Oh, you're one of those people. You're the worst. Thank God
Just saw a
Nintendo
frame
did...
drop. Unsubbed from Nintendo. Hashtag Nintendo Lee people died.
Oh, yeah. Well, everybody abandoned Nintendo. We should sue Nintendo. Also, hi, Ben. Thank God Nintendo didn't use that shitty AI ray tracing everyone seems to glaze. That looks ass. AI ray tracing? Are you talking about regular ray tracing? Or, I mean, ray tracing can be good. It just needs to be implemented well. So, from what I understand, this does use DLSS, which is upscaling, which is done using artificial intelligence, which is a great actual practical use for AI. Just most incidents I see makes everything look so ugly. It really depends. I've had it... I played Guardians of the Galaxy with ray tracing on, and it was amazing what they did with the ray tracing in that game. But I go leave for a bit. I'll be back. All right, see you in a bit, Tali. But from what I understand, when Egg was playing Cyberpunk, he didn't really notice a difference with ray tracing on Cyberpunk. So I think it just depends on how it's implemented. You're listening? He's listening to me. Oh, okay. Okay. He confirmed that what I said was true. Please help yourself. An apple, an open flame, make a succulent treat. Old man looking like if Santa lost the North Pole due to inflation and is going rogue. Yeah, he actually kind of looks like, you know, more like Russian Santa Claus, you know? Maybe like Santa from... What was that movie called? The Guardians? Or something like that. Jack Frost was in it. The Easter Bunny was in it. Santa Claus was in it. Ooh, an axe. Nice. Okay, I'm not doing that though. Sandtech clock connect. Sure. Okay. Yeah, you got it. You got it, bro. Man, look at this grass. Look at that. That's looking good. How do we jump? We dive? Ooh. First Korok seed, baby. I'm not sure, that just sounded Russian. I'm sure some Russians were offended and I don't care. You're not Hetsu. I'm sorry, Hestu. But you can see me? I didn't know your kind could see the children of the forest. Well, if you run into Hestu, please return this to him. It's my shit. Anyone think Joy-Con drift will be a thing Switch 2? He asks on day 1, but I think it's a valid question. It might not be as bad as it was on the Switch, but it's probably inevitable. Just because they're not Hall effects. So yeah, we'll see. Nintendo was sued multiple times over the Joy-Con drift, by the way. So maybe they don't want to get sued again. So they might not do it a second time. People who are focusing on looks and FPS and junk clearly don't play video games that much. Yeah? Obviously, a game that looks good is nice, but not all good games look good. Not all good games look good. The original Super Mario Bros. Is made with a shoestring, a dream, and that game's great. And that game actually does look good. I do prefer more artistic takes. I'll look on YouTube and see if there's a YouTube video called Drift on Switch 2 with a confused looking guy looking over at the Switch and an image of Mario drifting his cards. That's the kind of drift. Oh, and my friends are hiding in lots of different places too. Don't be shy about poking your nose into suspicious places. All right, you can drown in this game. Forgot about that. Yeah. Whoop. Look at him go. If I see another dark fantasy game, I might lose it. Do something else, please. Evan, by the way, there are hundreds and hundreds of games made every year. And most of them, the overwhelming majority of them, are not dark fantasy games. You just gotta start, like, looking outside of, like, you gotta look at more indie games. You gotta stop looking at big AAA games. You gotta, broaden your scope, right? Maybe buy a $5 game instead of, like, being annoyed that another Dark Souls game exists, right? There's plenty of options for games out there for everybody. Where am I going, by the way? I can't remember. Oh, let's take a look. Egg recently played Ion Maiden. Can confirm that a bad-looking FPS game is better than a good-looking Doom. Neryl had a funny gag where it cut to, don't know who that is. We would like to play moment from the Wii commercial, and the two guys instead said, we would like to sue. I don't know who Neryl is, but I get the joke. Okay, we're just going that way. We're just going this way. Okay. Should I just go in here, though, for funsies? Give me your thing, baby! Oh, here's the thing, is, like, I've had a lot of practice playing this game, guys, so I don't plan on letting you guys just shit on me immediately. I keep doing that. Do you see, like, is this just an easier way for me to... I moved and... Okay, that one cracked right away. I'm not really sure how I managed to do that one. Neryl and a few others made some fantastic recomps of Majora's Mask. What's a recomp? That's my new question. Just adding more questions. I got a bow, baby. Attack with bow. I know how to do that. I know how to do that. I love indie games. I'm just saying almost every game I see anywhere is dark fantasy. Feels like every year it's something new. First it's Elden Ring, then it's Dark Souls, and then it's Baldur's Gate 3, and then it's Expedition 33. I just want to see something else everyone talks about. So you're annoyed because one game a year, on average, is a dark fantasy game, and you don't like that. One big AAA game a year is a dark fantasy game, and that bugs you. If it's not for you, then don't play it, and it's okay. That's fine. You can stay out of that crowd and you don't have to be a part of that, and you can miss out on Expedition 33, which is an incredible game, which is like one of the best games I've ever played. I'm not the only game anyone ever talks about is said game. Like, why are you letting what people talk about annoy you, Evan? Talk about what you want to talk about. Try to engage with people on the level of things that you're interested in. And I'm sorry not everybody's talking about what you like. That's reality. People don't always talk or engage with the things that we like. The world's a big place. Don't let that stop you from enjoying things, and you shouldn't be annoyed that people are talking about things that they like either. Like, it's a weird gripe, Evan. It's a weird gripe. Recompilation, sort of like going back and reconfiguring the code to be modern. Oh. This isn't what it probably even is, but basically just think of it like if you did an upscale texture update for older games. Okay, I get you. I totally do. On topic, let's talk about Donkey Kong Bonanza. Let's talk about Donkey Kong Bonanza is going to be amazing. Yeah, you bet, kiddos. We're playing that. We're streaming that. Lime's pre-ordering that. She hasn't yet, but she will. You are one guy, Evan. You're gonna put that on a shirt? You are in fact one guy? Yeah, you're just one guy. Don't let the rest of the world stop you from enjoying being one guy who enjoys things that you enjoy, Evan. You know? You know? It's just like, don't be like angry at people who are talking shit and hating on the Switch too. It's fine, they can say whatever they want to say. Just like do your own thing. Nintendo doesn't care. They're like already selling gangbusters as far as units are concerned. So, oh shit, you guys got bows. I keep forgetting what the jump button is. You better not go near me. Okay, I got some. Okay, so that's to change bow. All right, I got it. I got it. I got it. You know, it's actually weird and unusual for me to replay a game at all. But you know what? This is one of my favorite games of all time. So I think it's worth, I don't know what this would be. My 5th playthrough. Yeah, I should have done that. I understand. I got this axe though. Yeah, freak you and your shield. I do get the frustration of others, but you ultimately have to control where you go. Feels like Undertale can't even get one sentence of discussion without someone segueing into how much they detest the fan base. It's almost like they let that ruin the game for you. Yeah, it can be difficult if you're trying to have genuine discussions about things and people kind of derail it into their own direction. But honestly, the best thing you can do is ignore those people. Don't engage in the people. Don't really engage with people if they're not really meeting you on the same level, right? Because especially on the internet, you're just asking for arguing, or like you're just asking to have an argument with people, right? All right, guys, we're doing the fun thing, the cool fun thing that's about to happen. Sheikah Tower activated. Please watch for fallen rocks. Engage with people like Eggplant. Egg wakes up from the back there and is like, huh? Who, me? He's always listening, by the way, Ben. He's always listening. Yeah. We couldn't get a few more frames out of this pre-rendered cutscene? Alright, Nintendo, whatever. I'll let it go. Shit, I better not talk about how I only watch the lime and not for lime and not egg. So I'll just disappear one day, and if it was just him, you'd never watch. He's like the slug from Monsters, Inc. What? Who's like the slug from Monsters, Inc.? Egg? He's not very slug-like. Distilling local information. Oh, yeah. Yeah, drip on that. You drip on that. You do it. Do it. Oh, there we go. Look at that. It's our first area, guys. Regional map extracted. Nice. Remember? Remember what? Oh.
You have been asleep for the past 100 years. The beast. When the beast regains its true power, this world will face its end.
There he is, big mean boy. Looking right over here.
You must hurry, Link.
I'll take as much time as I want. I'll really just like wing it.
It's too late.
All right, don't pressure me. Don't pressure me. Let me do what I gotta do. All right, finished our first quest. You know, the slug, she's like, I'm always watching Wazowski, always watching. Okay, I do know who you're talking about now. Egg should debate Destiny. Destiny is like some like weird weird live stream debater or something like that, who argues with people for the sake of arguing. Is that what that's what he's like? Discussions with people later about what do you love about Egg, and I am answering, he is not very slug-like. I like slugs though, so. Walt Disney Castle? That's Hyrule Castle. Still think Twilight Princess has the coolest castle, but this one you get to explore all the gritty bits of. You must hurry, Link. Cuts to gameplay of Link cooking. I am going to become a professional chef. I will. Alright, well, great. We gotta climb down because we can't do the bits yet. We don't have the paraglider. Let go. Just think canonically Rauru and Ganondorf are below the castle and also the depths. They're there. They're stinking up the place. They're down there. Being a big stinker. Whoa. Whoa. Keep going. Oh, he's talking to us now. My, it would seem we have quite the enigma here. This tower and the others just like it have erupted across the land, one after another. It is almost as though a long dormant power has awoken quite suddenly. Oh, here comes a big old fucker. We love this guy, though. If you do not mind me asking, did anything odd occur while you were atop that tower? Wow, is that really any of your business? All right, I heard a voice. Well, now, a voice, you say? And did you happen to recognize his mysterious voice? Nah. I see. Well, that is unfortunate. Should have activated a fart when he showed up. Yeah, maybe I'll have another chance. I like how that bird in the background is frozen in time. I assume you caught sight of that atrocity enshrouding the castle? That is Calamity Ganon. 100 years ago, that vile entity brought the kingdom of Hyrule to ruin. It appeared suddenly and destroyed everything in its path. So many innocent lives were lost in its wake. For a century, the very symbol of our kingdom, Hyrule Castle, has managed to contain that evil, but just barely. There it festers, building its strength for the moment it will unleash its blight upon the land once again. It would appear that moment is fast approaching. Hopefully not too fast. I got shit to do. I must ask you, courageous one. Do you intend to make your way to the castle? Damn right. That is Calamity Jane. If you listen closely, you can hear cocksuckers in the distance. Just you know, just concentrate enough. Did someone say shit? Someone did use my Deadwood reference for you. Thank you, much appreciated. Because we do love Deadwood around here. I had a feeling you would say that. Here on this isolated plateau, we are surrounded on all sides by steep cliffs with no way down. If you were to try to jump off, well, no death could be more certain or more foolish. Are there any cars down there? I'll try to land on a car. Of course, if you had a paraglider like mine, that would be quite another story. Paraglider? Oh ho, piqued your interest, have I? Yes, I didn't come soaring down here on my own feathery wings, you know. Worry not, I will happily agree to give you my paraglider, but not for nothing. Let's see now. How about I trade it for a bit of treasure that slumbers nearby? Alright, better than farts or whatever. Open my adventure log. Come on, let me show you something. Okay. Don't be hasty now, just follow me. Okay, sorry, I was immediately impatient. Are you moving? Could you move faster? Alright, I'm waiting for you, bud. And he's walking at a normal pace. I'm just complaining. Am I standing right where you want to be? Do you see that structure there? The one shining with a strange light? Nah, no idea what you're talking about. It began glowing at the exact moment those towers rose up from the ground. Uh-huh. I would think such a place might house some sort of treasure, wouldn't you? Deadwood looks good. A lot of Sons of Anarchy actors were on there. Oh, really? What came out first, though? I think it was Deadwood, right? Treasure for the paraglider. Fair exchange, I believe. Alright, if you say so. I'll go over there. There's some guys over here having a party. We could possibly kill them as well. Get it right in the booty. Oh, no, right in the face. There we go. Performed a critical hit. Does 2 times the damage, guys. Oh. Alright. That... What just happened? That guy just set himself on fire and died. That was it. It was over. Don't... That was really funny. He didn't even get to his weapon. That was so embarrassing. Wow. What a way to go. Oh, man, you really let Ganon down with that one. Big disappointment. Cougar's washing 6 feet under. Haven't washed in a week, but we'll be back to it soon. Oh, nice. Are you liking it? Are you enjoying it? I've been watching The Pit because we okay, bye. Because we paid for Crave, which you can watch HBO from. Crave is a Canadian service, and to watch The Last of Us season 2. So then I decided to watch The Pit because I was like, what are my reasons to keep this subscription going? And so I started watching The Pit. It's super good. Oh, I mean, it's a classic. I've heard it's good. Am I gonna make it? Am I gonna make it? I'm so used to being such a powerful boy. It's a trip seeing old cameras and phones and answering machine. Yeah, when you watch older shows that were like closer to your youth, it's very nostalgic, you know, seeing that technology. Ah, it's one of my DLC chests. It's just got a ruby in it. All right, that's it. That's all I get. All right, and there's some treasure chests down in there too, and some fish. Some fish down in there, but we'll do the temple. I mean the what is this thing called? The shrine. That's one of the delights of Seinfeld. Yeah, seeing all the old technology. All right. Access granted. Let's get in there. Whoops, smashing my keyboard. Hopefully I didn't wreck anything doing that. All right, let's see how fast this loads, baby. Let's get down there. Tips and tricks. I got 1 Korok seed. Ooh, look at that, guys. What was that? 5 seconds? That was incredible. Really tearing up those loading screens. Do you set foot in my shrine? I'm on Ao. In the name of the goddess Hylia, I offer this trial. Magnesis trial. Sometimes when Cougar would play this, he would attack Hetsu. What the fuck? Why? That will be nice for those game overs. Oh man. I was thinking about you a bit, Ben, when I was playing Expedition 33. I was like, Ben would hate the Expedition 33 game overs. He would just loathe them. Because it plays like Expedition failed and it plays this music. And you have to wait for the music to finish before you can load the game. Yeah, you'd hate it. You would hate it so much. Oh, we got Magnesis! Nothing will ever be as good as Ultra Hand, but we'll do what we can. Rune extracted. Alright, select a rune. Okay, and that's the wheel. Okay. Alright, I got it, guys. Alright, I can move these things. I can move these things. Oh, look. Oh my god. The poor man's Ultra Hand. Yeah, yeah. It's like Magneto is like the poor man's telekinesis, right? It's cool, but it's not as cool as just telekinesis, right? No exaggeration here. I watched a woman like a week ago, got so mad at that game that she ended her stream for the night abruptly. Yeah. You, if you're playing Expedition 3 on like the regular difficulty or the expert level, you need to have the patience of a Dark Souls player, or else that game is just not for you. That game can be incredibly difficult, especially with the parrying system. But oh, that's why I love it so much. That's why I love it so much. Was she the TP Christmas lady? Oh, more lore. Something's going on. Ben knows a secret. Okay, all right. So, wait. Oh, right, I can't climb this thing. Okay, but I can use it to knock all this shit down. Fucking get out of the way. Aha! Alright, we got some ancient screws. We love that. Some ancient springs. I guess I cannot climb any of these. Okay. It's gonna have a hard time figuring out what I can climb and what I can't climb. I sadly can see the type of anger she has in me, but I'm not nowhere that bad. Yeah, don't throw shit around, don't break shit. Like, don't do any of that stuff. Oh, there's a treasure. There was someone Cougar and I watched who was nice and cool, but she clearly has anger problems with games. It's downright uncomfortable. She got really mad at the wrestling minigame in Twilight Princess. Oof. Yeah, I don't think I can watch that. Like, personally, like, coming from, like, a history/background of, like, you know, domestic violence and people taking out their anger that way, I have no tolerance or patience for people who get angry and get physical and get very upset. Like, I guess there's a time and a place. Like, I can't blame people for getting angry in some situations, but just over a game? No, you don't need to do that. That's why I can't watch those streamers who get like super, super emotional about everything. I just can't connect with that. All right, we did it, guys. Plus, it's on Twitch. Talk to this raisin monk. I like raisins. You have proven to possess the resolve of a true hero, or whatever. I'm Amon Ao, the creator of this trial. I might be saying that right. I might be saying that wrong. Who knows? I am a humble monk, blessed with the sight of the goddess Hylia and dedicated to helping those who seek to defeat Ganon. With your arrival, my duty is now fulfilled. Alright, goodbye. In the name of the goddess Hylia, allow me to bestow this gift upon you. Please accept the spirit orb! Oh, it's ad break time. E.T. Gandhi ain't doing shit but sitting there. Wanted to do too in these streams is I wanted to actually take a look at our good old Hyrule Historia. I know it's dated because it doesn't include some newer games in it, newer Zelda games, but in the section in this specifically, where are we at? About the actual history of Hyrule, the chronology. You know, I was flipping through this book and I came across this. Thank you for your feedback. We hope you enjoy your Club Nintendo reward. This is from when they still had Club Nintendo, and you could get points and you could redeem stuff. I don't know what reward this was from. I have no idea. But it is, I was using it as a bookmark, or I had put it in the Hyrule Historia for some. I love Club Nintendo. It was basically Nintendo just giving stuff away for free. And I know they still like sort of do that with the platinum points. Great. But I can never collect any platinum points. All right, so we're just gonna take a look at like the first page. Basically, I want to kind of read through the chronology. I'm just going to read it a bit at a time, you know, after breaks. I'll show you some, I guess. The chronology of Hyrule, Land of the Gods. Here it is. Here it is. Can you see that? Can you see all that? There we go. There we go. All right. Thank you for the follow. I have no idea how to say your name. I know I'm gonna butcher it. Qasim? Still have an image of when Club Nintendo had that technical issue. Oops. Saved on my computer because it was so funny to me, the image they used for Mario. Oh, do you still have it? Qasim? I said it right? Okay, awesome. So a chronology of Hyrule, Land of the Gods, the history of the cycle of rebirth and the Triforce. And I guess we'll have to get to the point where Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, and Echoes of Wisdom fit in this. I think those are the only ones missing from here. Skyward Sword being the first one on here. Did I read this? The history of cycle of rebirth and the Triforce. This is the telling of tales passed on through the ages by humans. Yeah, it was just Mario with his arms crossed, and he just looks like, hell yeah, boys, we got this shit. Triforce Heroes, A Link Between Worlds. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, that wouldn't be on here either. Yeah, this book is so much older than I thought it was. Damn. This is an introduction to the history of Hyrule, told chronologically. Weaves together the numerous Legend of Zelda stories. Is it a legend? Is it an accurate history of a cycle of rebirth? Nintendo will confirm nor deny any of this. Yeah, those Zelda fans drooling buckets over the rich Triforce Heroes lore. My favorite thing about Triforce Heroes is the world building. Hey, it was a great game. Triforce Heroes is such an odd, forgettable Zelda game. It's so good though. I loved that game. I rented it, so, and I remember really enjoying it. It didn't take very long to finish. There is evidence that the story of The Legend of Zelda begins with Skyward Sword. Up to this point, the Legends of Zelda have been surrounded by myth and mystery, but now, with the help of the following information, you'll be able to discover for yourself the real history of Hyrule. Before you delve any further into this chapter, read this. Okay, we'll read this and then we'll stop. Weaving history. This chronicle merely collects information that is believed to be true at this time. There are many obscured and unanswered secrets that still lie within the tale. As the stories and storytellers of Hyrule change, so too does its history. That's them covering their asses saying this is just gonna change. I did enjoy it myself. I liked messing with people in online mode. Yeah, I never played it online. As the stories and Hyrule's history is a continuously woven tapestry of events. Changes that seem inconsequential, disregarded without even a shrug, could evolve at some point to hatch new legends and perhaps change the tapestry of history itself. And the hero shall be called Link. I guess they're gonna point this out here. The heroes of these chronicles all share the same name, Link. These links might have been the same person, a series of familial descendants, or a number of heroes with different names entirely. The links of certain eras may also have been named after the legendary hero. Hylian princesses bearing the name Zelda have also appeared throughout the history of Hyrule. It is likely that the name was handed down through the generations. Okay, all right. So that's it. That's the first part, and then we'll go on. You heard it here, Cougar. There was a reason they ended Miiverse. What's going on? Are we dropping some Miiverse lore in the chat here? The TP Link is the great grandson of OOT Link. Oh yeah, does it say that in here? If it doesn't say it in the Historia, I don't care. I'm not, you know, it's not real. It's not real to me. I got my non-alcoholic Corona here. Corona Zero. We got a spirit orb, guys. May the goddess smile upon us. Okay. You say so. Goodbye. Don't worry, I will be skipping this cutscene from here on out. But we had to see it. We had to see it, right? Oh, look, we got one of the things. Damn, we didn't even get time to enjoy that load screen. It just happened. He's back. Good lord, this is so much faster. That was really fast. Seems you managed to get your hands on a spirit orb. Well done. How did you know? Clairvoyance! Oh, or perhaps just something similar. As one gets older, it can become more difficult to see what is right before one's own eyes. So what happened if, like, Link just died in there? What would the rest of the story be for this ghostly old man if Link just died in the first shrine and that was it? He never came out. That was, oh man, a very different Hyrule. However, that which was once hidden from view can often be crystal clear, but perhaps that is not true for anyone. Oh ho ho. The appearance of those towers and the awakening of this shrine. It is all connected to that Sheikah slate you carry on your hip there. Are you checking out my hips? Tears of the Kingdom would be a no-go. That's a good... Yes. That's a good point. That would never happen. What do you mean? It has been quite some time since I have seen that Sheikah slate. Long ago, a highly advanced tribe known as the Sheikah inhabited these lands. The great power of their wisdom saved this kingdom time and time again. But their ancient technology disappeared long ago. Or so it is said. It is interesting, however, to think of something like that survived all this time, hidden away in a shrine. These shrines are tucked away in numerous places all across this land. I don't like you rattling your lantern at me. On this plateau alone, I believe there are still 3 more. Bring me the treasure from each of those shrines, and I will give you my paraglider. So I need more now. I said treasure, but I never said there would only be one treasure. Yeah, treasure, that could be plural. 2017 was great, but with knowing barely anything about this world was great. Sorry, with knowing barely anything about this world. I don't know why I added words in there. It was quite the experience. I mean, I'm enjoying it right now, but it would be, if I could erase anything from my mind and experience it again, this would be pretty high on that list. Since I'm feeling generous, I will also teach you a trick for finding shrines. It's always best to survey the area by looking around from a high point. Let's see here. How about you make your way to the top of the tower again? Yeah, sure, why not? I admire your eagerness, but allow me to teach you something else before you go. It's called fast travel. Take a look at the map on your Sheikah slate. See those blue icons? You should recognize the cave where you woke, the shrine you came from, and the tower. You can travel instantly to any of those places with the Sheikah slate. Or so I heard quite some time ago. I do not know if it actually works as such. Instantaneous teleportation. Let's do it. Nintendo could easily replicated the feeling again and again. We just need a new world over next time. We just needed, well, maybe. I think it's hard because even great open world games, not even, I don't mean great, even other open world games have failed in that regard. So I think it's a little bit more than just making a world to explore. I'm surprised it took you so long to catch up with an old man like me. Did you fly here? Oh ho, so you think an old man like me needs to fly to stay ahead of you. I still have a few tricks left in me. Now then. I wanted you to join me out of here so you could use this as a vantage point to search for shrines. Did you know about the scope on your Sheikah slate? Look through it, and you can stick a pin anywhere you'd like to mark on the map. A game being open world is not good enough, especially with so many games doing it as well. So many so many companies doing it in the modern day. Open world in itself is boring, right? It's about what I'm doing in that world, right? The pins on your map serve as reference points for your travels. Just stick a pin anywhere you're interested in. How do you know? Oh ho. Just a few tricks I've picked up after many, many years in the wild. You may take my advice or leave it. Go ahead and take a look if you feel inclined to do so. Like when I was playing Mad Max, it's an open world game. And it's a good game, but it suffers for it being open world because a lot of its ideas are half-baked. Like, they're incomplete. There's a lot of really cool concepts and a lot of really cool things in Mad Max Fury. That's the movie. Just the game's just called Mad Max. In Mad Max. And you can see how good of a... I've already unlocked Hero's Path mode. Just take a look. There we go. You can see how good of a game an open world game could be. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons on... What's the button? What's the button for the Sheikah slate? Ah, there we go. I found it. He told me, but I ignored him. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I'm pressing all the buttons. I'm pressing all the buttons on the game. Yeah. And then there's another one. Holy shit. This thing just doesn't zoom in or out. Okay, was it always like that? I don't know why my brain is remembering it differently. Okay, we got that one, that one. Aha, and then that one. There we go, old man. Are you satisfied? No, I'm good. I found everything. I have to climb. I guess I don't have to climb down this tower again, but I will. I will climb down this tower again. Whoops. I don't know what I was expecting was going to happen when I did that, but that's what happened, and I'm okay. I love the way his feetsies sound on the tower. Man, what a satisfying noise. Really good satisfying foot noises in this game. I'm sure, yes, it's obviously in Tears of the Kingdom too, but I think maybe you notice it a bit more in this game because of the isolation and the emptiness. Look at all the things we can see in the distance that we just cannot reach right now. It's just too far away. All right, we're going for the yellow shrine first. The shrine's not yellow. I mean, it is kind of yellow. The pinprick. All right, I think there's a guardian in here. They did a good job filling out the overworld more in Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, I am still blown away by how Tears of the Kingdom is such a good game and so interesting, and it's the same overworld again, but they changed it up enough to make it very interesting. Oh, yeah, I know. You think I can parry this guy? How do you parry? Let's figure that out again. Okay. Sorry, what's the parry button? No, that's not it. It's a parry button? Ah, there's the button I'm looking for. Okay, all right. Oh yeah, that's how you do it. It's even been a while since I've done that. First try. First try, babes. All right, well, I'm not getting through that, am I? Oh, another DLC chest. Oh, the sun's going down. Starting to get nighttime in here. It's the Nintendo shirt. Might as well equip it. It's the Nintendo Switch shirt. I don't have a Nintendo Switch shirt. Hyrule Field and Gerudo Desert and Death Mountain feel the most different. It's super cool. Yeah. Whoops. How they oh shit. They completely changed those landscapes. Very, very cool and interesting ways. Are you not dead, buddy? Okay. You're dead. Alright, everyone's dead. But not a Switch 2 shirt. Oh, that's the update that Nintendo needs to make for this. Change this to a Switch 2 shirt. Okay. Sorry. Let's get rid of this and pick that up. Nice, nice, nice. Just pretend it's a Switch logo with the weird 2 next to it. I said I was going to skip all these scenes from now on. We don't need all this pomp and circumstance. Yeah, blast through that loading screen. All right. Bomb trial. Alrighty. You get the bombs now. I know they're not strong, but it's one of the powers I miss the most in Tears of the Kingdom. I know there are bombs in Tears of the Kingdom, but just occasionally you want to be able to whip out different shaped bombs. My square bomb, my circle bomb, my sphere bomb, my cube bomb. Bomb. Got round bombs and square bombs. I guess, like I just said, a sphere and a cube. Okay, change runes. There we go. I figured it out, guys. And how do you do it? There we go. And then that's the throw button. And then detonate. Ah, yeah. I was about to wait for it to explode. I'm like, no, this game has a super cool feature where you detonate the bombs yourself. And that is freaking awesome. Ooh, let me guess, my inventory's full. Alright, guys. No, wrong thing. Get rid of these twigs I don't need. These tree branches. Goodbye, tree branches. I didn't use you at all. Alright, nice. Nice big... Oh my god. I'm never going to remember how to do anything. And then we're going to play Tears of the Kingdom this weekend, and I'm definitely not going to remember how to do anything. All right, so let's change the shape of our bomb. And then we'll put that down. Then we'll go pow. It's beautiful, guys. What's all this racket over here? How's it feel so far? It feels pretty good. It's been like a long time since I played Breath of the Wild, so I definitely I have to revisit Tears of the Kingdom because I never finished. Oh yeah? Oh my god. We have like what, 400 hours in Tears of the Kingdom now? Did beat Tears of the Kingdom, just doing all the extra stuff still. We've done a lot of extra stuff. Beat this game, got all the Koroks as well. We'll eventually get all the Koroks in Tears of the Kingdom. We'll see how it goes. All right. It feels pretty smooth. It feels pretty buttery smooth. And something you guys won't notice, but I will notice, is playing this game on my 1440p monitor. Oh my god, it looks because the Switch only went up to 1080 and I'm playing on like this like big high resolution monitor, what ends up happening when playing a game like this is you get a lot of like pixelation on the edges of like a lot of jagged edges on characters and some objects. But now I'm playing 1440p and I don't see that at all. And it's excellent that I don't see that anymore. That in itself is worth it. All right, we made it. I found a treasure chest in here too, so I think we're good to go. I think we're gonna leave now. Hello. All right, I'm sorry. I'm gonna skip your whole speech. It's lovely, but I'm skipping it. See you later. What will you do with the first Switch? Keep it forever because it's my precious baby. Egg asked me the same thing. Like, well, it's my Switch. It's my Switch. I don't know what you want me to say. It's my little baby. There's no way I'm ever getting rid of that thing. I mean, I put it in the living room right now. It's not plugged in. I'm such a dick. I can't believe I did that. I could have just used a non-rolling bomb. Okay, all right, let's eat some food. Let's eat some food. Oops. Oh my god, what a dum-dum I am. Did I have cooked food? Yeah, there we go, there we go. Good job, me. Oh, nice, nice. Let's just eat some of these. All right, we're good, we're good, we're good. So yeah, I put it in the living room. Still might use it for like, if people come over and play Mario Party, I'll just play it on that. Or I haven't played it in a while, but I have Ring Fit on that. So I can still play Ring Fit on that, but it sounds like there's, you know, there's always the little rumor mongering. Okay, let me concentrate on this first. Whereas Nintendo might actually be making a sequel to Ring Fit Adventure, which would be wild. But as it turns out, Ring Fit Adventure was quite popular and made Nintendo a lot of money because it was like $100, because you had to pay for the ring that it came with. So it was a $100 game. Did I pay full price for it or not? Anyway, so I'll be interested to see if they make a sequel to Ring Fit. I know. I don't play. I when I first got it, I played it a lot, and then I'm always like, oh, I should get back into playing it. It's great. It's excellent. It's not only just a fun game, a great workout. It really is. Really get your sweat on playing that game. So it's
I
it's
love
pretty
worms.
it's pretty
I
great.
love them. They're great. I love them so much,
Oh,
and I like to present them like this.
Emily's stream had to end. Time to raid into a friend. Oh, thank you. Emily, I'm guessing that is your name. Wow, welcome all. I'm playing this game. You know this game. You've seen this game. But we're playing it on the Switch too. You know, mind your manners, everybody in chat. There's a bunch of rude, vulgar people in my chat all the time. They like to fart and they like talking about farts. So I don't know what that's about. Thank you, Bumblebee, for following. Much appreciated. Look, you get to see my little emote there. Oh my god, I should kill these guys. I'm getting distracted by the raid, which I much appreciate. I also need... There's the farting I'm talking about. Oh, no, that guy's got a bow. Okay. Oh, the bees. Not the bees. Let's see if that'll do some good. There you go. Oh, so many follows. Thank you, guys. Thank you. You're so quick on the trigger. But... You have the same follow alert? Awesome. I love that. I know I was an original when I came up with it. Or I think one of our viewers came up with it. And I thought it was a fantastic idea. Okay, let's go. All right. Are the bees done? No, they're not done yet. Now they're done. Okay, don't do it, bees. Don't do it. Okay, all right. Don't come for me, bees. Okay, there we go. Yes, thank you and welcome, everyone. Oh yeah, okay. I should give you a shout out then. Sorry. I don't remember how to do a shout out. Here we go. That sounds right. There we go. Oh, you're playing Dark Souls. Awesome. That's excellent. I do like Dark Souls. I only ever played Dark Souls 3, which I do like. Elden Ring, which I also like. Bloodborne, which I played for a bit and also like. I have like 160 hours in Elden Ring. I still haven't finished it. I do love cripplingly difficult games such as that. Okay, I can't even really remember. Did your sound guy back there say hi? My sound guy? Do you mean this guy behind me? He's my sound guy? Why do you say he's my sound guy? My first Dark Souls Souls-like, and I'm enjoying it a lot. Oh, that's good. I'm glad you're enjoying it. That's really what it comes down to. I never really thought I would like games like that, and then I played Hollow Knight, and I fell in love with Hollow Knight, and then I decided that maybe I should play more games like that. Oh, look, the old man. Am I waking you up? It is 5 in the morning. Oh, he's getting up. Oh man, I've never actually seen him get up out of bed and leave. Shit. You guys like Hollow Knight? Yeah, it was the first time I played like a difficult game like that. And then Cuphead. Cuphead's like one of my favorite games ever. And that game is terribly, terribly difficult, and it's awesome. Of course, that old fart is getting up at like 5 a.m. What's wrong with getting up at 5 a.m.? Let's read the old man's diary. On this desolate plateau, the only pleasure that brings me comfort is cooking. And today, I outdid myself. Truly, I created the perfect dish. I call it spicy meat and seafood fry. This recipe not only restores health, but it also keeps me warm, even when traveling in the snowy mountains. With this dish on my side, I no longer have need of that itchy warm doublet. I think it's just doublet. I wonder if he signed his diary with the old man. I think the implication is it's in here. I do not know how I allowed this to happen, but it seems I forgot to write down a very important recipe. I know it contained raw meat and spicy pepper, however. I simply cannot remember what else I used. My age is catching up on me. Sadly, on this lonely plateau, I have only my own knowledge and memory to rely on. Still, if I did find someone who knew the missing ingredient, I would happily reward them with my warm double. Double. Oh, look at that new notification. That looks different than the Switch. However, it seems unlikely that such a
I love
miraculous
lines.
wish will ever
I
be
love them.
fulfilled.
You
Oh
get
my
raid
god, and now we're
so
getting
much, and I like to
another
present them
raid.
with different lines.
Oh. I'll be lurking as I get ready for bed since it's pretty late here. Well, thank you so much for raiding. Obviously, yes, raid and run as required. I really appreciate that. And you enjoy getting ready for bed and enjoy going to bed. Meat and spicy equals fire engine. Is that like fire engine on the inside? Hey Rage, how's it going? Thank you. We just got raided. Now we'll shout you out as well. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for dropping by the other day, and thanks for raiding right now. That's awesome. Oh, you're playing Elden Ring. Oh, we were just talking about Souls games because the oh, did we reach 300 followers finally? Oh my god, guys, we finally did it. After freaking months, we finally reached 300 followers. Apparently in my description, I said that we would get a special reward for 300 followers, which was a tour of my apartment. That was the special reward that you guys would get. A little stream of a tour of my apartment. I'll have to do it on my phone, and I'll have to figure out when to do it and stream it on my phone. That's what we call food that's very spicy and saucy. We call it fire engine in the Bahamas. Oh, okay. I've never heard that, but now I know. Okay, so it's meat, fish, and spicy pepper, right? That's what it is. Says, yeah, spicy pepper. Shit. So I think we just have to make it and give it to him, right? And I'm stealing all his food as well. Anyways, Rach, I hope you were having fun playing Elden Ring. As I said, and I'll say again, you know, if you need to raid and run, that's cool. Look at him go. Look at him go, guys. There he goes, chugging it out there. I don't get up at 6 a.m. I don't get up at 5 a.m. I get up at 6 a.m. That's what I was going to say. All right, there's my shields. I don't think I want a shitty pot lid. All right, we don't have any meat at all. We don't have any of that stuff. Sorted by material. Okay, so we need some meat, which means we need to hunt for animals. I haven't seen any animals. I saw some fish earlier. All right. Oh, there's a lizard. Okay. I don't see no animals around here. Birds? Been gone a while. So much new around here. Is it? Oh, there's birds right there. What's the so much new? What is all new? I guess the Switch 2. That's new. That's what's new. What's with you chronically leaving and rejoining the Discord, but with a different name? What's that about? What's going on there, Telly? All right, we got some meat. We can find a body of water? Yeah, I swear I saw fish up there, so I'll keep an eye out for some more birds. He said spicy meat and different name. Like you left the server and now you joined the server under like Telebot. Is that different than what you had before? I swear it's different every time. Maybe I'm wrong. I know it's Discord though, right? So you can customize your actual name. So you can still have like the same base name, right? And customize. Can you still do that on Discord? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I never do it myself. I have always been the logical lime. That's not true, but that's what the name I took though. Sorry, it's right there. It's right there. There's the water. I got this, guys. Oh wait, is there? There's a sword up there. It's a rusty sword and a stone. Oh, there we go. There's some fish. Okay. Where you go, motherfucker? Whoops. Oh, I'm wasting arrows. There we go. There we go. Not the coolest way to fish, but it's a way to fish. All right, I got us some fish. This should be enough, right? I just love the way this game teaches you. I can't take it. Oh my god, I'm never gonna remember any of the controls. Torch could come in handy though, because I don't know if the rusty broadsword was stronger than that thing. Torch could come in handy because I can keep me warm with the torch. I don't think I'll need it though. But you know, I can do other things as well. Oh. Oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Alright. I was trying to pick up those fish. I guess I didn't get it. I'll swim over here. Okay, yeah, me and a friend had a big joke about poles and how they got botted a lot. And every time I pick something, they say it's bodied. So I just start calling myself Telebot. Oh, it's botted. And I'm always Tele82 everywhere else. Okay, so it's just an inside joke. It'd be cool since you'll be playing Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom side by side for a bit. You can really get a feel more for both games. Yeah, I'm going to be so confused because the controls are different. So we haven't played Tears of the Kingdom for a while. So I'm fine with the controls right now. That's going to change. You wait and see how that's going to change. Some butterflies over there. Oh, search, right. I forgot you search these things. Alright, see ya. But as soon as we start playing Tears of the Kingdom, I'm gonna be all over the place. And being very confused about the controls. Since the controls in each game is different. That's okay, it's fine. Oh, hey guys. You guys just have some cooked meat over there. Okay, just... Alright. Let's, I completely shut down my Discord. Now I'm only in 2 servers. Okay, I saw you mentioned that a while ago, though. Nice. Nice. Give me this tasty... Ooh, seared steak. So tomorrow is Friday. You know, gotta work first. But... after the day is over... we're gonna go to the zoo to drink beer. And a thing called Zoo Brew. Which is a fun little thing to say. You get to wander around the zoo. They even got some new art exhibits up in the zoo too. So, should be cool to see. Don't! Oh, okay, alright. They don't know where I am. Alright, let's, sorry. Can I... and then... throw? Is that too far? No, that's perfect. I'm on fire. Okay. Well... mistakes were made. Oh, it's a blue guy. Don't you dare! Alright. He's dead. Unlock the treasure chest for me. Alright, that... I did hurt myself. I did knock out half my health doing that, but that's okay. Change arrows. Oops. Yeah, pull out the bow. No. You pull out the bow and then you do this. Okay, there we go. I figured it out, guys. I deleted a lot of servers and still too much drama. So I did a complete wipe weeks ago. Drama! Oh, you starting shit with people in Discord? Is that what's going on, Telly? You being a bad boy in Discord? Let me eat this food. I should have just ate that, but that's okay. I forgot how vast this world was. Ooh, look at those big, thick, stormy looking clouds. Love that. Love that. Wearing my stylish switcher. I'm wearing a sweater right now, but I'm actually wearing my Tears of the Kingdom t-shirt, which I always forget is glow in the dark. So I'll like go into the bathroom and it's dark and I'll see some light and I'll be like, oh, what is that? Oh, it's my shirt. My shirt's glowing. I don't start shit, but shit seems to follow me. All right. Okay, if you say so. Yeah, we're going in the right direction. You're not one of those people who's like, oh, I don't like drama. And then you're the most like dramatic person around, right? There's always something dramatic going on with people who say they don't like drama. No, okay. I'll stop. I'm being rude. I'm being rude. Some mushroom. Yeah, some mushroom. All right, we're getting up there now. We're getting up there now. Oh, get some more mushroom. Sorry, I'm forgetting what button is to jump. I in like 30 different Discord. I only interact with 2 of them. Yeah, I think I'm like in like 6, and I only ever use like 2 of them. Have I ever started shit here? Maybe. Maybe you have. Maybe you have. I'm very forgiving, so I only have like 2 arrows left. You gotta be kidding me. I feel bad killing these sweet, sweet birds. All right, no more arrows for me. All right, sorry, I should make my thing now. Okay. Telly's like, oh man, I'm gonna start shit because she's accusing me of starting shit. No. I don't know, maybe. You know, sometimes people just get in arguments. It's just life. All right. Let's do this, baby. We're gonna hold this, and then fish. That's it, right? So, spicy meat and seafood stir fry. And he's like, ah, what was the ingredient I was missing in that? Meat, spice, spicy meat and seafood. I don't know what I'm missing here. All right, he might be senile. Oh ho, fancy that. So we meet again. What are you doing? Thought this tree here might make for some good firewood. However, getting a tree to fall exactly where you want is quite an art. The trick is to turn your hips so that they face where you want the tree to land. So I see you found my axe. Why not help me out and give it a few swings? I'm working up quite the sweat here, but these bones could use a break. What about the recipe I made, by the way? Okay, alright. When do I show him the recipe I made? Oh, hey, he's gone. I made the recipe. Okay. Good lord, the Switch eShop runs and looks so much better on the Switch too. Oh yeah, I was never a Switch eShop browser. Anytime I needed something from the eShop, I knew exactly what I was going. I went on there, I bought it, I fucked off of it. So I heard it's not a great browsing experience. Okay, that's right. All right, we got the axe. We can face this way. And boop, boop, boop. Korok leaf. Okay, well, we're not taking it. Okay, I made a bridge. Okay. I made you that meal, though. I want your warm double. I want the warm double. Is he gonna sit down? Okay. Oh, okay. Spotty mine isn't what it used to be. Recovering from a bout of hard work takes a while. If you're hungry, I have an empty pot you can use to cook yourself a meal. I cooked something. Wait, is that... That looks just like my signature perfect dish. Spicy meat and seafood fry. But how do you... I suppose that that is not important. Can I trouble you to share the recipe? I'm not telling. Ah, of course, Hyrule Bass. How could I have forgotten? Fish. Well done. Now, please allow me to reward your culinary efforts with this warm doublé. With that, you will be able to resist the bite of colder environments. As for me, I know a great spicy meat and seafood fry recipe, so I can do without that warm doublé. Okay, all right. Thank you. Bye. All right, off we go. All right, now no one's stopping us from being nice. Oh, sorry, just jump on it. There we go. Go fall, Link. Okay. Trying to collect these freaking butterflies, but I'm not patient. I need a bug net. I need, like in Skyward Sword, okay? All right. Game's got to give me a bug net. Hey, how's it going over here? Good to see ya. Good to see everybody. Okay, all right. Oh man, look at all the apples in this tree. It's a spear. I don't have space. Let's get all these apples, baby. We want to make sure we have 999 apples at some point while playing this game. Because that's the rule. Okay, I'm not gonna actually do that. Alright, what secrets? Oh, I didn't get those freaking treasure chests out of that water. Oh my god, I'm such a dum-dum. It's okay. After the magnesis thing. I'm such a dum-dum. Okay. Another butterfly. Alright. I'm forgetting my manners here. I can climb the wall. I'm like, how do I get up? It's like, yeah, I can climb. This is not another Zelda game. I don't have to worry about climbing at specific points. I just need... Oh, I should probably not. I just need the stamina to do it. I don't need a nicely placed vine or a perfectly placed vine. Alright, you can do a Link. Look, a mushroom. We can eat those and gain some energy. Do we have to cook them first? Maybe. I don't remember. Come here. Not that we'll be needing it. But we probably want to put that warm doublé on sooner or later. It's you know, it's smart design to have these mushrooms up here in a way that, you know, relates to the activity. It's like, hey, we're putting these things here and you can use them to help you with the thing you're doing right now. It's the big brains. Big brains there at Nintendo. Come on, Link, I believe in you. You can do it. Just wait until we're flying up the sides of these cliffs. When we fill up the stamina bar as much as we can. Browsing is a little brown doo-doo undies on the Switch. Okay. Alright. I'm not much of a games browser, I guess. Like, I don't, like, I find out about something. I guess I should have gone over there. And then I'll just go and buy it. I rarely, if ever, find myself browsing. Like Steam, for example. Oh my god. Make it! Oh, okay. like look at my wish list and then be like, do I want to buy something for my wish list? But yeah, never did much like browsing as far as like games, electronic games, you know, digital games. All games are electronic to some point. And it's probably for the best. Then I spend less money on games that way. Hoping for some themes on the Switch too. I don't need them. A standard home screen is fine. But I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's such a taboo thing to just want some colors on the home screen. Yeah, I have no opinions about that because I don't care. So, like, I know people talk about that and want that because people like the themes that you can get on PlayStation and Xbox. So, I think Nintendo would just do it for them, but I don't care. I barely spend any time there. I don't give a shit what it looks like. Yeah, this coming from the girl that has her own screen set to the white one. Yeah, because I said that at the beginning. I use dark mode for everything. I use dark mode when I program. I use dark mode on my phone. I use dark mode in my browser. I never cared enough about the Switch menu to change it to dark mode because I spend so little time in it. I just can't be bothered. I was like, I don't care. It looks fine. I don't give a shit. For the longest time, didn't even know Switch had a dark mode, and it does. Oh, okay, all right, fine. I don't care. I don't care. Right, stasis. That's what this one does. I don't know. Oh, this is not reverse time. That's a different game. Oh, okay. Well, that sucked. All right, I'm gonna need some time to get used to using this one. Oh, right. I gotta wait. Okay, there we go. I did it. I really wish they would have changed the home menu more on the Switch too. But ultimately, it's good. Personally, glad they didn't change it that much. I liked it just the way it was and I didn't need it to be any different. So I'm actually offended that it's slightly different. Well, that was ballsy of me to do that. All must be one. All most beautiful one. What are you talking about, Telly? I used dark mode to program. Lion probably felt fucking cool saying that. Did I? No, I didn't feel anything saying that. Yeah, they called it basic black instead of just dark mode. Yeah, well, they can call it whatever the fuck they want. Alrighty. But there's gotta be more. Get up there, Link. Oh, before you get pooped. Did I like cut my finger? Oh yeah, when did I do that and how did I do that? I have a slice on my thumb. I was wondering why like it was irritated. It was a ballsy, all right. Har har har. Oh man. Too many shields. Might as well drop this one. I'm not leaving an unopened treasure chest. Alright, let's go. A shrine or dungeon doesn't feel complete until you get all the chests. Yeah, I'm not going for completionist, but I ain't leaving a dungeon, a shrine without getting all the treasure chests. That's not happening. That is not happening. Alright, what do we want to get rid of? I guess this thing? The sledgehammer is so cool. Atticus to the vet tomorrow. Oh, is it just a checkup or is it for something specific? Will you ever go back to Brothership? I will. I'm not sure when. I might not even stream Brothership, to be honest. I might just play it. Oh, that's not how this works. You gotta freeze it. You gotta freeze it. And then you build up momentum. Right. Yeet it out of here. Alright. Goodbye. Lion finishes every game she streams. You know that's not true. I didn't finish Kirby's Dream Land 2. I will, though. So, yeah. Don't be putting words in my mouth, okay? All right. One more to go. I wonder if it's getting an upgrade for the Switch too, though. That'd be interesting. Not that I really struggled that much with Brothership, but it did have a bit of frame issues in a few places. Not unplayable though, so I really don't have a lot of gripes as far as that's concerned. Yeah? You wanna? You wanna? There. I like this spear. I want it. But I wanted to keep the torch. Mine is still sitting in its case. Well, there you go. One of the backlog. One of the mini backlog. I'm sorry, Traveler's Sword. I'm getting rid of you. I want the spear. Pick up the spear. It's not very good, but I just kind of want a spear. There's concern the insulin isn't quite doing what it should be for him. What are you guys talking about? All right. Oh no, sorry. You're talking about Atticus with his insulin. Oh, okay. So what was the insulin for to begin with? Like what was his issue that he needed insulin for? Is it cat diabetes? I'm sure there's other reasons to use insulin. All right, see ya. Get out of here. Inventory is full. Kind of, what's my bow situation looking like? Oh, lots of shitty bows. All right, a better bow. Okay, and now we're gonna read a little bit more of this. Now, we just read basically the intro that told us how to use the guide. What are you trying to spell there, Cougar? Vaxie, Gavin, Vance. It was very creative. Okay, so on the next page is actually just the chronological chart, which obviously doesn't include the more recent games, right? So, sorry, it's hard for me to see the book and see you guys at the same time. You see the chart. You can't see it very well, but you see the chart of the games. You guys have this book. You know what this book is. Chronology of the history of Hyrule. Yes, I'm being brave and going full screen. You can see my hideous mug, and you're just gonna have to push down your nausea. The chronology begins with the creation of heaven and earth. Oh, so am I reading the Bible? Am I reading the Bible now, guys? This sounds like the Bible. Immediately followed by the events of Skyward Sword. It splits after Ocarina of Time, with one timeline depicting the events that follow Link's triumph over Ganon, and the other his defeat. The section of the timeline where Link triumphs is further divided into two separate realities. The Child Era, where Link returns to his original time, and the Adult Era, where the hero of time disappears and Ganondorf is free to return unopposed. Stop saying those things by yourself. I'm just fucking with you. Every year I see how much older I'm getting. Okay, all right. So I guess I'll go over this briefly. So we have the creation of land and sky, then Skyward Sword, the ancient battle and the reincarnation of the goddess Hylia, and a return to the surface, as we saw. So where does Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom fit into this? Do they happen after Skyward Sword? I guess we could look that up. The Sacred Realm is sealed. The establishment of Hyrule Kingdom. Way after the OG timeline. So it takes place, really far in the future. Okay. Nintendo didn't even want to think about where Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom fit on this. So they just put it so far in the future they don't have to think about it. Okay, then we got the Minish Cap, which was the rise of the evil of Vati. Four Swords, the resurrection of Vati. Then the Hyrulean Civil War. which is the era of the hero of time, child era and adult Link. And then Ocarina of Time. The Sacred Realm becomes the Dark World. Ganondorf becomes Demon King Ganondorf. Okay, so then we got the heroes defeated timeline. The decline of Hyrule, the decline of Hyrule, and the last hero. So we got the imprisoning war with the era of light and dark, and that's a link to the past with the resurrection of Ganon. Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons, still the resurrection of Ganon. And then Link's Awakening, which is the beginning of the Golden Era. The monarchs of Hyrule used the Triforce. The tragedy of Princess Zelda 1. She dies or something? Legend of Zelda, which is the resurrection of Ganon. And the adventure of Link, the resurrection of Ganon, is prevented. Oh man, and that's the era of decline. They call it decline, but they killed Ganon, so. Defeated is a 2D dumping ground, pretty much. That's what it looks like. All the 2D ones are there. Yeah. Okay, then we got the heroes triumphant. In the Child Era, the Sacred Realm remains protected. The Twilight Realm and the Legacy of the Hero. Oh, that actually tells me what pages to go on for these. Okay. Then we got Majora's Mask. The Demon Thief Ganondorf is executed. Then Twilight Princess with the Shadow Invasion. And then Four Swords Adventures, the reincarnation of Ganondorf and the resurrection of Vati. Again! Come on. What the heck? The hero... Oh, so this is Adult Era. Ganondorf is sealed. The hero of winds and a new world. Ganondorf is resurrected. Hyrule is sealed and then flooded. Four Swords. Yeah, there you go. Four Swords. It's in there. I picture a young Lime playing with 3 others and getting pissed. No, I didn't have any friends to play with, so... The Wind Waker. Ganondorf is resurrected. And then we got Phantom Hourglass, which is a direct sequel. New continent is discovered. A new Hyrule Kingdom is founded, and then we have Spirit Tracks, where the Demon King Malladus is resurrected. Never finished Spirit Tracks. Adult is the most straightforward timeline. Yeah. Alright, there we go. So that's the first part. And then we'll move on to the actual details and the guts next time, when we get into more. And we'll read the actual... We're gonna learn so much that you guys probably already all know about this. I played with 3 controllers plugged in. The characters didn't move. It's the only way to do it. Alright. Here we are. Is the game still here? Ah, there it is. There it is, guys. It's just dark. We just couldn't see it. Alright. We've learned we'll become official Hyrule historians ourselves. We'll teach lectures. That'll be what we'll do. I have no money, guys. I have no money. What the heck? All right. Moving on. Is upward and onward a situation? All right, and it's probably gonna get cold, but I got my warm double, which I think is how you say it. I'm not sure. I don't care. I'm just going with it. Down to the last shrine of... Oh, there we go. Oh, chilly boy. Chilly boy. Look at that. Nice. All you need is a warm enough sweater to get you through anything, basically. All right, here we are. So do you use your Steam Deck much, Lime? I do. I do use my Steam Deck. I played Mad Max a lot on my Steam Deck. And I did get Little Kitty Big City. I installed that on my Steam Deck. I haven't played it on my Steam Deck yet. But I've only played it for like an hour so far. So, but I will be playing that on my Steam Deck. Oh, okay. These pricks here. Ow. Yeah, I think it's great. It's just the PC games I've been playing recently just don't run well on the Steam Deck, so I won't play them on the Steam Deck. I know Expedition 33 was Steam Deck compatible, but Everything would look way too fucking small on the Steam Deck to enjoy that game. There was no way I was going to play that game on the Steam Deck. But definitely more for... oh, I have fire arrows. I was like, what should I do with these guys? I have fire arrows. That's what I should do with these guys. Holy shit. I think it's good for like indie titles. But Mad Max was a good experience on it though, to be honest. It ran pretty well. I played a big one I'm forgetting. Story of Seasons: A Wonderful Life. I've played a shit ton of that on my Steam Deck. I finally finished Psychonauts 1 and 2. Since you've been gone. Yeah, well, we were playing Psychonauts 2 because Power had requested it. And I still own it. And we should still get back to it. But we got hard locked out of the game. So like 3 hours into the game, we got hard locked. So I have to restart the game from the very beginning in order to continue it. Yeah, it was brutal. We spent a while trying to troubleshoot it, try to figure it out. But yeah, we were just completely hard locked. We need to start a new game. And I know it's only 3 hours, but it's like, it's 3 hours. I'm not knocking the game. It's 3 hours I don't want to play. Like, I think I'm just annoyed by the experience of being hard locked out of the game. Never had that issue. Apparently it's unheard of. I looked it up and it happens. It happens. Sometimes you just get unlucky. I guess I have regular arrows. We can just fight. I don't know why I needed to do that. Nice shield though. Yeah, I thought maybe it was an issue with the files, but the files are fine. Thought it was an issue with possibly the controller. We tried a controller, we tried a keyboard, we just got bugged out. And I looked it up and it was a place where other people did experience the same bug. And no, it's never been fixed, and I can't remember if anybody knows really how it's caused. It's pretty rare. So yeah. That kind of... It spoiled my appetite for the game a little bit. I guess... Yeah, which way do we want to go? Which way do we want to go? And, like, I'm not really going to hold that against the game either. Like, nothing's perfect. No software is perfect. Shit happens. Obviously, it was not a problem for the overwhelming majority of people who played the game. But, you know, if you experience one thing, even though most people don't experience it, it's a frustrating experience, right? So, but I do want to get back to it. I do want to do it. Like, we bought the game. We enjoyed the first game. I did enjoy what I played so far of the first game. I think I just need to, like, go through that first few hours pretty quickly. Just, like, skip the cutscenes. Just... you know, just kind of power through it. Shouldn't take that long. It's just a matter of getting in the mood. Getting in the mood to actually do it is the thing. So this... there we go. Aha! There we go. I remember how to do this, guys. So what did you think of Psychonauts 1 and Psychonauts 2, Telly? Are you a big fan? Lots of games from Lime lately. I was able to make a stream. You were able to make a stream? What does that mean? What does it mean you were able to make a stream? Lime has been streaming more lately. 2 is better than 1. Yeah, I imagine that makes sense. Ah, we got some bomb arrows. There's a thing over there to melt. Oh, I didn't get any... Do we have any wood? Oops. I didn't pick up any wood. Is there wood around here? Of course, barren of trees. There's trees over there. Okay, can't paraglide. Don't know what I was thinking. Well, I'll say this. The worlds are better than 1, but the controls are so much more refined. Yeah, okay. I do think the first game still had pretty excellent controls. But definitely the second game feels a lot smoother. I was impressed by the first game, considering its age, like the precision that you could get out of some of the platforming. I was pretty impressed with. Okay, and then do this, right? Aha, there we go. Okay, we got wood. We got fire arrows, so we can start a fire. Gonna melt that icicle over there? I don't know what's in it. I don't remember. I feel like I have kind of forgotten how peaceful and quiet this game can be. Oh man, I'm not drinking my non-alcoholic beer fast enough. It's getting warm. You know, I have a thermos. Not a thermos, but like a water bottle that is insulated. I'm such a slow drinker when it comes to drinking, having drinks, non-alcoholic or not. I should just be putting them in my thermos. Then I can keep them nice and cool. Man, have I is it just the snow looks better in this version of the game, or just have I never noticed how good the snow looks? Love the texture. It's got such a crunchy texture. It's got such a good texture. All right, here we go. I will hold this and then drop it and then oops, hit it with a fire arrow. My traveler's bow is badly damaged. Yeah, get all sweaty. Look at it. Look at it. Get all sweaty and drip. Sounds so weird when I say it like that. If only I could fuse a ruby to my shield, I would have this thing melted in no time. Hello, birdie. I'm looking forward to getting Rivali's Gale again. I love Rivali's Gale. I might get that first. Cougar conversely gave this game a 7 out of 10 and criticized the brittle weapons. You know Cougar didn't give it a 7 out of 10. You know how much he loves this game. Is there Korok in this? What's in this? It's just getting tinier. Ah, it is a Korok. I found you. I did. Bye-bye. Enjoy that warm fire, sweet baby. Okay, alright. Back. This way we go. I don't know why. I should have just stayed up here. I should have just stayed up here. I like the Pro controller so far. It's got the 2 buttons on the back, and I'm like, I should use them, but I'm accidentally pressing them constantly. So, not sure if I'm going to utilize those a lot, because I'm just going to end up mapping them to things that I'm just going to accidentally press them. I do it all the time on my Steam Deck too. I accidentally press the buttons on the back constantly. Okay. Maybe I won't do that. Maybe I'll just use this. Ooh. Oh, whoa. What is that? Oh, he's got barrels. No, I'm gonna get game over. Damn, I was not expecting that. I love this game more than my own dad. It's a low bar though, Cougar, so really. I see Cow Chungus back there. Yeah, he's sleeping in his bed. What is he doing? Monty? Monty? You okay? He's standing like he's taking a shit, but there's no way he's doing that in his bed. That was weird. I don't know. Maybe he's just thinking about something. Maybe that's why he's smelly, because he's pooping in his own bed. Oh, okay. Well, it is? Yeah, I'm sorry, Cougar. Was that mean? Was that mean to say that about your dad? Is that mean? Just from the information you've provided us about your dad, I'm just being realistic here. Yeah. Oh, right. Now, okay, the last power is the ice power. Ah. That's right. That's right. Don't worry, Cougar. We can hang out together in your dad's pretty shitty club. That's kind of like saying, I love this video of a puppy reuniting with its lost owner more than a can of sardines. Hey, sardines are good though. But that sounds better than a can of sardines. But don't knock sardines. Sardines are good. Okay, come on. All right, be an adult. Enjoy sardines. They're great. They are so fishy and salty, but that's what's so good about them. I do remember when Egg bought a can of sardines to put on pizza, and that was just like a mistake. It just too much sardine is terrible. But just enough sardine is amazing. Sardine on pizza is good. People always seem to forget that Caesar salad has sardines in it. My games beaten list is at 494. You know what's funny about that, Telly? That was the amount of hours I played Breath of the Wild on this account before I started playing right now. That's a lot of games. I wish I was as good as you and I had kept track of that kind of thing. That's awesome that you keep track of that, though. That's something that Cougar would keep track of, too. Okay, freeze, baby. Yeah, this power. I forgot all about you, baby. Sorry, we're not, I expected him to jump on his own, but this is not, I have to press the button myself. Of course I do. This is not Skyward Sword. What the hell am I doing? 73% complete. Like, 73% of your entire gaming catalog. Aha. Whoa! Really didn't think he'd be so aggressive. But he was very aggressive. Give me that ancient screw. Wait, 73 games completed? Like, what do you mean? You just said you beat 494 games. Oh, 73 games completed 100%. Okay. See, you use like a little emoji thing there, and my brain does not register those. So that's what happened. You just gotta actually just type out 100%. You just gotta be an adult. Oh man, thank goodness I figured that out. All right, that was it. Yeah, the treasure chest. Wait, do some shrines have multiple treasure chests? Gotta remind me if that's true or not. All right, here we go. I'm 42, but 12 years at heart. That's not good, man. That's not good. You should be an adult. You should... This is why you get into fights with people all the time. Because you're still acting like a 12-year-old. I'm kidding. Yes, no. You confirmed? All right. I'm not kidding then. I take back my kidding. I mean, my meant meant everything. Oh, what's going, game? Is the game crashing on me? Is it pooping out here? That was the longest it's taken to load yet. Oh, it's maybe because it's loading this cutscene. Hello, old man. Telly is Peter Pan. So long as he's not going after small children, it's fine. I win most of the time. Yeah, I too look at my life as winning and losing battles with people. Having enemies. Oh, here comes Father Fung Fart. Did you do the fart, Ben? You should have done the fart. With this, you've now acquired all of the spirit orbs from the shrines on this plateau. Oh ho, extraordinary. That means it is finally time for me to fart. Link, it is finally time for me to tell you everything. But first... Imagine an X on your map. No, I refuse. With the 4 shrines as the endpoint, find the spot where those lines intersected. The thing you're looking at? It looks like he could slip down the hill. He's ready. I shall wait for you there. Do you understand? Where 2 lines connecting the shrines would cross, there I will be. Waiting. Oh, he's a ghost, guys. It's like this is the place we gotta go. All right, cool. All right. Ah, yes, the treasure chest. What's wrong with enemies? Needs something to kick out of the shit out of. No, normal people don't have enemies. Enemies is something in like cartoons and movies, TV shows, and video games. Normal people don't have enemies, and it's not normal to have enemies. I've seen people have this sentiment before online too. It's like, what do you mean enemies? Enemies? What? Why do you have enemies? What is happening to have enemies? All right, there we go. Got some opal, baby. Oh, I gotta jump. Okay, is this water so cold I would freeze to death? I don't know. I touched it briefly. Nothing happened. All right, let's go down here. We didn't really check down over here. Check out what's going around. Gonna have to steel myself. I cannot go down this way. As far in regards to like, remembering that there's no caves, there's no wells. Okay, all right. I wonder what Judd Apatow thinks of this game. Like, you know what? I don't care. I live on an island 2 miles long. No, nosy bitches need to be kidding. What the fuck about? Do you have anger issues, Telly? Oh, don't worry, I'm fine. Do you have anger issues, Telly, that you need to address? I don't know what it's like to live in a small community, so. Jeez, that thing almost got me. It's fine though. And I don't think I would like it if everybody is like this. Oh shit. Oh. Oh, I can get him. I can get him. Aha. White chew jelly. Don't call them that. It's weird. Oh, look at that. Death Mountain over there. Yeah, it's so cool. I am enjoying experiencing this game again. But do I think it's significantly different? I don't think. Maybe if I went back and just played the regular Switch version, maybe I would see the difference. I definitely see the difference on my computer screen, but I'll only be good sometimes because of my boss lady. That's a weird thing to refer to your wife as, by the way. But you know what? If it works for you too, that's all that matters. Gotta press the jump button. Gotta press the jump button myself. This game making me press the jump button. Never really wanted to press the jump button in a Zelda game. Alright, some stuff over there. Hey, nice tree. That's not a stone talus tree fort. That's okay. Did he? I don't think he made it. Oh, I should be focusing on getting this thing down. I don't have any arrows left. Oh, you fucker. I have different kinds of arrows. Never knew Boss Lady was bad. Is Drill Sergeant better? I don't know. Maybe just call her your wife. I don't know. Maybe that. Oh my god, I'm wasting fire arrows on this. Man, the scarcity of arrows begins. I don't appreciate that, but... Oh! Oh, I'm done. I'm done! First death, guys. First death. I really just let him just wail me. It was a blue Bokoblin. I should have been better. I should have been more aware. Alright, can we take a quick look at that? Oh, and then sad death over there. Look at all the wandering I've done so far. I learned like 8 speed running tricks in this game last month, but in that process and a few runs, I learned that speedrunning this game is not fun for you. Ah, okay. Fair enough. Yeah. I don't think I could ever personally get into speedrunning. I personally don't think it's very fun. But it was an interesting experience. Oh fuck. I imagine it was an interesting experience, Cougar. And now you know more about yourself. You know that you might love this game, but you don't love speedrunning. You're kidding me. My arrow hit his rock. Did you see that? That's nuts. Oh my god. Let this thing down already. Stop hitting me with rocks. Okay, come down here. Okay. I'll try not to get killed this time. Oh, he's coming for me. No, one hit and he'll get me down. No. Link. I don't have a shield. I just noticed that. I don't have a shield equipped. That might help. Okay. Jeez. Okay. And how do you parry? Okay, there we go. Oh, shit. Jesus Christ. Oh, it's like I wanted to get hit there. All right, give me your shit. Give me your shit. There we go. I'm glad I took the time to learn the tricks at least. Yeah, a new experience, a new way to experience an old game. This is your first time with Breath of Wild post Tears of the Kingdom. It is. Indeed, it is. I haven't touched it since. We out here. I can't tell the difference between NS1 and NS2. That's okay. NS1 and NS2 cannot tell the difference between you and yourself either, so... It's fair. It's fair. As I talked about before, I can tell the difference playing this game. So... because I'm playing on a... I've already said this many times, so I guess I'll say it again. I'm playing on a 1440p monitor, and we have been this whole time. So now I can actually play it on 1440p, and it looks excellent. Instead of 1080 on a nice monitor, which is not... 1080 doesn't look that great on this monitor. I mean, it looks fine, but it looks better for me. It looks way better for me. But on the stream itself, you guys wouldn't really see that because it's always streaming to 1080. You're not seeing the monitor I'm looking at. So there's one thing that you guys just don't see that I see as far as this goes, as far as me personally goes. So you're just gonna have to be out of luck in that experience. Okay, where am I going? This way. Okay. Sorry, I got distracted by dying. Yeah. Can I climb this thing? Like, do I have enough stamina? Also, lol, like, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope things are going well with you. Yes, I'm one of those total Nintendo loser simps who bought the Switch 2. Pre-ordered it and got it on day one. Which I wasn't expecting, but I did get it. To be fair, I did pay for expedited delivery, so I would have been annoyed if I didn't get it on day one. But also, it meant Lime didn't have to go to a store, line up, although I know people enjoy that experience. It seems like a lot of people had a lot of fun going to the midnight releases for this. So I feel like that would have been pretty fun if I was much younger and didn't have to work the next day. I feel like I would have been into doing that. But I also didn't buy it through a retailer. Right, I bought it through Nintendo. I heard about so many people getting their Walmart order canceled. Oh, this guy fucking sees me. He doesn't though. Okay, all right. All right. Can we just kind of like fuck with these guys with this? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh, come on. Come on. No, no, no. There we go. There we go. And push. There we go. That's how you do it. The deed is done. They've been destroyed. It must have been a freaky day for them too, getting destroyed with a metal box. Found some amber, which I will use. Oh, are these little baked apples now? I will take that and I will eat one to recover some health. I'm sorry, was there a weird thing? Oh, it's just the fire. I thought there was something weird going on with Link's head, but it was just the fire on his body. Reflecting off his body. Okay. That's all it was. I don't know why that was weirding me out. Get some of these buggies. Oh, I'm burning. I was like, this fire's not really lighting me up, but that fire was really lighting me up. Sorry, I'm just examining the lighting and oh man, that goes so high. Damn. Oh, arrows. Yes. Oh, there's a bundle of arrows over there too. I should get that. Yes, please. I need arrows. Lime. Mrs. Roth is a teacher Griff had who was like 147 years old and would fall asleep during students' presentations. Oh, okay. And then she would just give him a bad mark anyways. I don't remember anything. Some people you wonder. Why are they still doing the things that they do? I'm sure I've told this before. In the 6th grade, I had the shittiest teacher ever. She was mean and bitter and cruel. Why the fuck was she a teacher? It's like she hated kids. We all said that. Like she hated kids. When she would wake back up, the kids would clap to make her think she had slept through the whole presentation and the kids were clapping for the presentation. That's pretty freaking hilarious. That's pretty awesome. Oh man, that is far down there. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. All right, let's give you guys a fighting chance then. Oh, there's only one weapon between all of you. Oh, whoa, you threw that barrel at your friend. Do you want to go pick up that weapon over there or what? Okay. Oh, there goes the barrel. I guess we'll never know what was in it. We'll never get it. We'll never see it again. I'm doing a great job of, like, getting hurt every single encounter. Yeah, we'll keep the claymore. I think maybe teachers get into teaching with an actual love and drive, but then it's hard work and actually sucks, and as time goes in, they don't want to fight the inertia, plus underpaid. I definitely support teachers being paid more. Like, I think regardless of your own situation, you shouldn't be taking that out on other people, right? That's just this is my deep personal opinion. Like, and you get this in working in retail when, like, they say, oh, well, you know, some customers are rude to you because, oh, you never know what the kind of day people are having. Some people are assholes because you never know what kind of day they're having. It's like, yeah, they also don't know what kind of day I'm having. You having a bad day is not an excuse for you to be an asshole to other people who have nothing to do with your bad day, right? So I do believe having empathy and sympathy, but also, like, don't, like, take your bad day out on people who don't even know you. What would fix all of this is the 10 Commandments in every classroom. You're probably right. You're probably right. They should really get on that. They should really do that. It'd bring everybody together. That's something everyone can agree upon, right? Yeah, I can empathize with people's pains, but not being rude to people. Yeah, exactly. I think that's kind of definitely where you cross the line when you actually start being rude, being verbally abusive to other people, raising your voice at other people, if it has nothing to do with them, right? And yeah, I've seen that a few times in retail. I remember telling the lady once, like, I'm like, could you... I was trying to help her the best I could at the cash, and she was just being like, she had a bad tone with me. She was being really rude. She's being very impatient. And I just looked at her and I'm like, could you stop being so rude to me? And she like, look, she's like, I am not being rude to you. I'm like, yes, you absolutely are being rude to me. Could you please just stop doing that? And she calmed down a bit after that. I think she was just like taken aback that I would say that. I was like, can you just stop? Like, I don't care. I don't have time for this shit. Just stop being rude to me. Maybe no one's ever called her out on her shit. We need prayer back in school before things get too woke. All right, kids, this is where we end this conversation. I picture Link just talking to himself with all these opinions you are having right now. Hello. Hello, goddess statue. You who have conquered the shrines and claimed the spirit orbs, their spirit orbs, I can offer you great power. It appears you have claimed 4 spirit orbs. Exchange for 4 orbs, I will amplify your being. I'll take a heart container. Yes, I want a heart container. That beautiful, beautiful, fat, chunky heart container. Oh, there it is. Whoop. Go and bring peace to Hyrule. If you really wanted to, give me more. Oh. Somebody's yelling at me. I like how he's a defensive stance. The blessing of the goddess has made you that much more resilient, I see. Here I am. Get up here quickly. Or what? Or what, you're gonna run away? You're a ghost and you're haunting this place. You have nowhere to go. Alright. There it is. I was like, there's a ladder somewhere before I go off making this more difficult. That needs to be. Let's just climb the ladder. And that just makes our lives so much easier if we just do that. I feel like such a little powerless Link. Aw. I don't know if I've seen this during the night. This is nice. Nice doing this at nighttime. Definitely done it during the day. Alright, give me what's in the chest.
Well done there, young one.
Oh, he's got voice lines, that's right.
The time has come to show you who I truly am. I was King Rome Bosphorus Hyrule.
Bosphorus. What a name.
The last leader of Hyrule. A kingdom which no longer exists.
Look at that beefy king.
Calamity was merciless. It devastated everything in its path. Oh, a century ago. It was then that my life was taken away from me. And since that time, here I have remained in spirit form. I did not think it wise to overwhelm you while your memory was still fragile. So rather than that, I thought it best to assume a temporary form. Forgive me. I think you are now ready. Ready to hear what happened 100 years ago.
I was about to say, ready to go straight to Hyrule Castle. You bet.
To know Calamity Ganon's true form, one must know the story from an age long past. The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation into malice created the horror you see now. Stories of Ganon were passed from generation to generation in the form of legends and fairy tales. But there was also a prophecy. The signs of a resurrection of Calamity Ganon are clear, and the power to oppose it lies dormant beneath the ground. We decided to heed the prophecy and began excavating large areas of
This is good. Still a banger 8 years later. This little bit of lore dump, I guess, story dumping.
distant ancestors. These relics,
The divine beasts.
machines piloted by
We love them dearly.
also found the Guardians, an army of mechanical soldiers who fought autonomously. This coincides
Smacked my tooth.
with legends oft repeated throughout our land. We also learned of a princess with a sacred power, and her appointed knight, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. It was they who sealed Ganon away using the power of these ancient relics. 100 years ago, there was a princess set to inherit a sacred power, and a skilled knight at her side.
Voice acting in this game is pretty mid, but serviceable.
Follow our ancestors'
There's not a lot of it, so it's fine.
We selected 4 skilled individuals from across Hyrule and tasked them with the duty of piloting the divine beasts. With the princess as their
It was they who sealed Ganon away. Yeah, good job with that. They did their best. Okay. He is technically sealed away. Okay.
The princess, her appointed knight, and the rest of the champions were on the brink of sealing away Ganon. But nay,
Nay.
Ganon was cunning, and he responded with a plan beyond our imagining.
Is Gandalf in this one? Yeah, he's the main villain.
He appeared from deep below Hyrule Castle, seized control of the Guardians and the divine beasts, turned against us,
Monty's in this one. No, Monty's in that one.
lost their lives.
He's over there.
Those residing in the castle as
Gandalfini is.
knight bravely collapsed while defending the princess.
Look at that destruction, guys.
And thus, the kingdom of Hyrule was devastated absolutely by Calamity Ganon.
Devastated, absolutely, absolutely devastated.
However, the princess survived to face Ganon alone.
Link, you are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
That princess was my own daughter, my dear Zelda. And the courageous knight who protected her right up to the very end. That knight was none other than you, Link. You fought valiantly when your fate took
Nose, he's got that's one hell of a nose.
you. Then you were taken to the shrine.
It sticks out.
Here you're now
It's a
standing
strong nose.
revitalized 100 years later. The words of guidance you have been hearing since your awakening are from Princess Zelda herself. Even now, as she works to restrain Ganon from within Hyrule Castle, she calls out for your help. However, my daughter's power will soon be exhausted. Once that happens, Ganon will freely regenerate himself, and nothing will stop him from consuming our land. Considering that I could not save my own kingdom, I have no right to ask this of you, Link. But I am powerless here. You must save her, my daughter.
I bet this guy doesn't fuck hard.
Late Ganon,
Or did you really mean this guy when he said that?
somehow.
I don't know. Look at him. Come on. Look at him.
All
He's a beastly looking man.
Those guardians swarming around Hyrule Castle. I believe it would be quite reckless for you to head directly to the castle at this point.
Don't tell me what to do.
I suggest that you make your way east out to one of the villages in the wilderness. Follow the road out to Kakariko Village. There you will find the Elder Impa. She will tell you more about the path that lies ahead.
This guy loves telling me what to
Consult
do.
your Sheikah slate for the precise location of Kakariko Village. Make your way past the twin summits of the dueling peaks. From there, follow the road as it proceeds.
Can you write this down? I'm not going to remember it. Is Gandalf in this one a meme for Zelda? It definitely should be. The only reason I make a joke about it is because Egg said it once when we were playing Elden Ring. We were talking about, he was comparing Elden Ring to Zelda. And then he was saying, is Gandalf even in this? And we thought that was hilarious because he meant to say Ganondorf, but he said Gandalf. So now it's just a running gag that he says is Gandalf in this. I suggest you make your way... No. Open world game. Every video game essay about this game talks about how this game gives you this world and lets you do whatever you want. No direction. King Romani. Rahom. So disrespectful, Link. Go on. Here's the paraglider just as I promised. An item that you received from the king on the Great Plateau. Plateau allows you to sail through the sky. Press X while you're in the air to use it. Do you have different fabrics for this? Oh no, that's not in this game yet. We completed the main quest by the end of the stream. We did the plateau. With that, you should be able to safely fly off the cliffs surrounding this area. I don't know why I'm not saying it like this anymore. And I think that's it. I'm going to die now. I've told you everything I can. Link, you must save Hyrule. Here it is, just as I Then he holds it up and he gets blown away holding the paraglider. Hey, he's a ghost, so... Alright, well, we gotta do the cool bit, right? So... Which is in that direction. Sorry, this is how this thing works. I think there's a tower over there. Where's that tower? Okay. Okay, yeah, it's over there. All right, let's do it. Yeah, there we go. We love it. Don't we love the paraglider? Look at it. Oh man. Every game that has a mechanic like this stole it from this game, even if it came out before this game. We all know that. Nintendo made this amazing mechanic. Ooh, oh, got a little bit more. Oh, hey, treasure chest. Hey, look at there, a treasure chest. Give it to me. This vast world. Explore this vast fart. This big, vast fart. Now remember, kids, I'm not going for like some absurdist completionist run. I'm going by what feels. What are the feels that Lime is experiencing? What does she feel like doing? It's cool using the Sheikah Slate on the Wii U gamepad or the Switch 1 or 2 in undocked mode. Well, I haven't experienced it yet in the Switch 2. I might not. Okay, all right. Let's off the plateau, baby. Look at us. Look at us exploring shit. And then maybe I'll actually use the app too now. This feature is so good, it's hard to travel around in open world games like this now because I feel like I want to take out a paraglider. Yes, you feel like you're missing something in games that don't have a paraglider. You're like, I could really use a paraglider right now. Oh, should we take a nap in this bed? It looks like it's in good condition. All right. Okay, so I guess I should have said this earlier, but I'm going to say this now, and I'll say it again later. I will allow any form of non-aggressive backseating in this game. You know, If you have a suggestion for Lime to go do something, try something, or you see something that I missed, please let me know. Just don't, I said non-aggressive backseating. Non-aggressive backseating, okay? Be like, oh, Lime, look over there. What's that? Oh, Lime, have you tried this technique fighting these bad guys? Please go west. Am I going west? No, I am gonna go east. I see it. I'm also gonna possibly ignore your potential backseating. Obviously, spoilers are okay. Hella aggressive back. Now I've opened myself to trouble. Don't do Joris level of backseating. Go to Hyrule Castle. Where is Hyrule Castle? I mean, it's all the way over there. I feel like it might be fun to go to Hyrule Castle quite early. Just, I don't know why not. Just to dick around. Probably don't do Joris levels of anything. Sure, sure. I meant more like if you see anything in our environment, if you think I could try something interesting in a fight or a technique, or if you know, like, oh, if you go right here, you'll find a really secret awesome weapon right now. You know, that kind of stuff. Yeah, don't do Joris levels of anything. Just because you're not really spoiling anything or ruining anything in this game for me, because, you know, I've already done it. But I do like how as soon as I said that, you guys immediately just started demanding very, very specific things. What about trivia about why this character was designed with a square head? Sure, Ben. Sure. If you, well, I'm reading the Hyrule Historia, so if we want to talk about the lore, that's fine. If we want to talk about game lore, let's do it. Let's talk about shit. Okay, all right. Well, that's it then. We're going to end it here. I'm going to make sure to save. Yes, save. Aha. There we go. I saved the game.